Hello everybody. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am not doing a video on what kind of puts I sold, but rather what kind of puts I bought actually. So I went ahead and bought puts in Boeing to play them through earnings, and I will read you guys the report of why I did that in just a second. But I would like to show you all everything I played for today. So obviously we had the Boeing put. That was my biggest winner for today. And right behind it was Chewy. I sold 9 contracts for the, what was it? Let's see. I don't know. I sold. Oh, here it is. The 64.5, 62.5 bull put. So the strike of 62.5 is what I sold. And what else do we have here? I sold some work puts, I believe, and sold them the next day for a nice $55 gain. It was only using up about $500 in buying power, but I needed some of that buying power to get into the Boeing position, and it didn't have that much more to make, so I was just like, I'll just take my $50 and go. However, today I also did take a loss. What's that, like $300? Yeah. So I bought calls yesterday for SPY, thinking that after the 3% drop on Monday that we would see a huge uptick in SPY, and I was wrong. So market opened, it was down, I think. I didn't wake up till like 8:30 today, my time, so that would be, what would that be? 11 for New York. Or not 11, sorry, 12. But yeah, so when I woke up, I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, that sucks. So I sold it, took the loss, and I sold a Pinterest call, and I didn't realize that they had earnings today. And I was going to keep it right up until the last second. I was like, I don't want to play through earnings. That could be really, really risky. I'd rather just take the $200 hit and just take my downside and go, rather than play it through earnings. Because for playing it through earnings, I like to have a lot of stuff. I like to research it quite a bit, and there were like 6 minutes left till market close, and I wasn't near my computer, so it was just like, all right, I'm just gonna sell it. I'm gonna take the loss, and we're gonna move on. I'm still up for the day, almost 11%, so I'm okay. But anyway, I'll now read y'all the mini report I wrote, if you even want to call it that, about Boeing and why I decided to buy some puts. Alright, so I will read y'all the report that I have made, my little mini report here. So American Airlines has retired more than 150 aircrafts from its fleet, meaning they will likely not be buying new Boeing aircrafts anytime soon. Over 150, just like that's a lot of planes. They have also deferred deliveries with Boeing throughout the next 4 years, and they've continued with furloughs. So they're not taking in as many orders as they were expecting to for planes. Obviously this is a while back that they ordered these probably, but they're deferring the things all the way up to 2024, and they're continuing to let pilots go. They're sizing down is what they're doing. They're trying to make it through this whole coronavirus wave. I think everybody's kind of forgotten a little bit. Stock market's been up, everybody's doing yay, but like this is still a huge thing for the airlines. People are not traveling as much. So it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be interesting to see though, but this was definitely expected by a lot of people. Delta, in their most recent earnings report, has said the restructuring reduces aircraft purchase commitments by more than $2 billion in 2020 and $5 billion through 2022. So they're taking a lot of money out from, they're going to buy planes, probably saving it, probably helping with their cash burn, whatever they're doing with it, just saving it for liquidity. I don't know, but they are taking out lots of money from buying planes. I believe that they also deferred with Boeing, but I'm not positive. My guess is that they're probably, all these airlines are probably saying like, we don't want all these planes right now. We can't afford these planes. We can't we don't have enough money for this right now. Delta will have retired 118 aircrafts by December of 2020. They've been retiring slowly but surely. There was like 47 in June, and it slowed down a bit in September, but still like 18, 20 planes a month or something like that. So craziness. Wall Street analysts, as well as buy-side fund manager company executives, they're expecting a $2.50 loss for Boeing. I didn't really specify that, but they're expecting a $2.50 loss per share for Boeing. And Boeing expects an 11% decrease in demand for commercial planes in the next decade. China is also enforcing unspecified sanctions for the arms sale to Taiwan. So they sold weapons to Taiwan. China didn't like that. They're sanctioning them. So they're getting hit and they're getting moved around a lot all over the place, right? They're getting bumped left and right by everybody. So it took me like an hour and a half to look all this up. Wasn't really that difficult. And I suppose we'll see. We'll see tomorrow if I was right or if I was wrong. I hope I'm right, and if I'm wrong for some reason, I'll still probably get away unscathed because I hedged to where there's like a U curve, and like the max loss I take is like 150 or something like that. So if I lose 150 on this trade, because Boeing shoots up or because Boeing stays still or whatever, I'll be okay. The other argument here was that the market's already priced this in for Boeing, and I disagree with that. I feel like there's been some pricing in of the fact that Boeing's probably not going to be super profitable this year or at all. But I think that when they see the earnings report and when the investors see the specifications of how much they're losing or how much they're not making or whatever, that there's going to be some initial panic, and I will hopefully profit off of that. I'm really interested to see, though. I'll be waking up extra early to see this because I'm excited. I'm not nervous. I'm excited, I would say, to see if I'm right about this. So, check in. Look at Boeing tomorrow. See if I was right, let me know. I think that'll be the video for today. Thank you all. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.